Okay, Megan, I'm going to try to make a video to kind of help walk you through this. So the first thing that I do is I flash an image on the screen and I ask the kids, what do you see in this picture? And invariably somebody will shout out, my sister or a baby's foot or whatever. So you want to write down things that you see. If they say things like my sister, you say, well, we're not sure if that's your sister's foot, but what do you clearly see? I want concrete nouns, things that you see. And so they might say a baby's foot. So you write down on the screen, a baby's foot. They might say a hand or a woman's hand. You tell them that it looks like a woman's hand. You've got enough evidence that it might be a woman's hand. It's nice and delicate. You don't know if it's the mom or aunt. So you would just write woman's hand. They might point out that it's black and white. So you put down black and white on the board. And then maybe to add one more, you might talk about the wrinkles, chubby baby wrinkles on the hand, or the wrinkles on the adult hand. So you write those things down. After you do this, you go back to that same list where you have baby's foot and mother's hand or person's hand, black and white, and then you make a column right next to it and explore each individual thought. What do you associate? What feeling do you have with a baby's foot? And they might write or say aloud, innocence, new birth, freedom, joy, sweetness, naivete. And so you write all those things out. The next thing, after they've got about 3 or 4, the next thing you would do is move down to the next item, which would be the woman's hand, and say, well, what do you associate with this hand? And maybe if you talk about the way now, look at how it's cradling the foot. It's open, it's not closed, it's the one finger is splayed out. So what do you get from the way it's positioned? Well, it's very delicate, supporting, nurturing. If we go back and look more at the baby's foot, it's very calm and relaxed. It's not pressing down, forceful. It's uplifting from the bottom. So you write words like uplifting, supporting, nurturing, loving. You might talk about even the wrinkles, the contrast in the wrinkles. These kind of wrinkles are suggestive of plump and new and growth, whereas the wrinkles on the older hand are suggestive of time. So there's a distinct contrast here that's kind of mimicked in the black and white being the young, black being the old. So you've got a lot of contrast here that you could work with in the third column for relationship.